On the 17th March 1992, a referendum to end apartheid in South Africa was passed. During apartheid, people in South Africa were classified into 4 racial groups: the white, black, colored, and Indian Asian. These classifications determined where people could live, work, and study, with the white enjoying the most. On this day in 1992, referendum on ending apartheid was held in South Africa. The government introduced discriminatory laws that ensured the separation and oppression of non-white individuals. They had the Population Registration Act, which categorized people based on their race, the Group Areas Act, which dictated where people could live based on their race, the Bantu Education Act, which provided a subpar and inferior education system for the non-white students. The government also imposed pass laws, which restricted the movement and right of non-white individuals. Black people had to carry passbooks containing personal information and permission to enter certain areas. If they failed to produce a valid passbook, they could be arrested, thrown in jail. The referendum was limited to white South African voters, who were asked whether or not they supported the negotiated reforms begun by State President F.W. de Klerk 2 years earlier, in which he proposed to end the apartheid system that had been implemented since 1948. The result of the election was a large victory for the yes side, which ultimately resulted in apartheid being lifted. 1,924,186 voted yes, while 875,619 voted no, which is 68.7% to 31.2% respectively. 27th April 1994, South Africa held its first non-racial elections, which resulted in a huge victory for the African National Congress and made Nelson Mandela the first black president of South Africa. 17th March in history with Salaudeen Oladeni, your stand-up presenter.